It's hard to imagine that these small fluffy dogs were once pulling sleds and herding animals, but it's true. I'm talking about the Pomeranian, a lively and curious little dog breed. There are top 10 interesting facts about the Pomeranians. Number 1. Origin. Believe it or not, but Pomeranians once weighed around 30 pounds, which is 14 kilograms, and they were all white. Their purpose was also different. They were used for pulling sleds and herd animals. This is a Spitz, and the Pomeranians' ancestors were large working dogs from the Arctic regions. They were most likely directly developed from German Spitzes. Number 2. Small size. So why did they get so small? We cannot be sure on 100%, but it's most probably because of the Queen Victoria, who owned extremely small Pomeranian. Because of that, smaller versions became much more popular, and just during the Queen Victoria life, the size of average Pomeranian had decreased by half. Today, the average height is between 7 to 12 inches, which is 17 to 30 centimeters, and weight between 3 to 7 pounds, which is 1 to 4 kilograms. Number 3. Throwback Poms. Even today, sometimes it can happen that you will see a Pomeranian that is much larger than the others. Of course, it can be a crossbreed, but there is always a possibility that it is a so-called throwback Pomeranian. They have the same personality and temperament like other Pomeranians, they just share a lot of their genes with their previous ancestors who were much bigger and stronger, so the only difference is the size. Number 4. Titanic survivors. We all know the story about Titanic. Well, not only people died during the sinking, many dogs and other animals died as well. But 3 dogs survived this tragedy, and believe it or not, 2 of them were Pomeranians. Number 5. Coat. Pomeranians have wonderful fluffy double coat with its frill extending over the chest and shoulders. They are not big shedders, but the coat requires regular grooming at least once a week. Great fact about their coat is that it can be in many colors, according to the AKC in 23 colors including black, orange, chocolate or sable. Interesting fact is that originally there were only white Poms. Number 6. Companions. You are probably not surprised when I tell you that Pomeranians make excellent companions. That is probably the reason why many famous people during the history fall in love with them. Sir Isaac Newton owned one, Houdini smuggled one around the world, Mozart named a song after Pomeranian, Elvis Presley gifted his mother with Pomeranian, and the famous artist Michelangelo also owned one. Number 7. Watchdogs. Pomeranians are quite alert dogs which will bark when something suspicious is going on around their house. Thanks to that, they actually make pretty good watchdogs, but because of their small size, they are poor guards or protectors. Number 8. Exercise. Pomeranians are active dogs and they do need regular exercise. Daily walks are must to keep your Pomeranian healthy and happy. They are also great at training tricks and commands, even though they might have some small stubborn streaks. Pomeranians are doing quite good in obedience trials. Number 9. Health. Small dog breeds tend to have longer lifespan than larger dogs, and Pomeranian is no exception. The average lifespan is between 15 to 16 years, but they still suffer from some health issues, for example black skin disease, which is a genetic disorder that leads to their skin turning black and loss of hair. The most common health issue is probably luxating patella and allergies. Number 10. Napoleon Complex. Pomeranians are very often suffering from so-called Napoleon complex. It is very common to see small Pomeranian barking and trying to scare off much larger dogs. That is why early socialization is extremely important with this breed. Tell me in comments what do you like the most about Pomeranians and what is your experience with this dog breed. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing, turn the notifications on and check out Instagram, Facebook, links are in description. Thank you for watching, see you in the next video.